All right, guys. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how we booked 15 plus appointments in less than 8 hours. And guys, this is not, I'll show you guys the high level. Actually, I can't because I'm doing this, but 15 appointments in less than 8 hours. And, this is about to be the new standard with the amount of appointments that we're booking. But I wanted to break down exactly how we went from 0 appointments booked way back when to now booking 15 appointments in less than 8 hours. And I'm sure we're going to double that in the next couple of weeks here. And so I'm going to give you guys what we're doing to do this and just break down the sauce. I was on the DMs setting appointments and going back and forth. And, one person was like, Caleb, you're an open Bible. You're an open Bible. I was like, yeah, I am. I'm an open Bible. I want to share everything that's working because at the end of the day, I told him, everything comes back full circle, right? So I provide value. I'm an open Bible. I'm showing you guys what's working right now, what's working in our company. I'm not hiding information, right? Like some of the coaches, consultants out there, hiding information so that they can make money. I'm not about that. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys exactly how we're doing this. But first, let's break down the 3 things, right? So when I broke down, or when I look back, and I was like, okay, how do we book 15 appointments in less than 8 hours? This is insane. If you were to spend money in paid ads, this would be a lot of money, right? $1,500 plus, $2,000 plus. And so it came down to 3 things, 3 of the most important things. So number 1 is going to be volume. Number 2 is going to be your offer. And number 3 is going to be your team. All right, so what I mean by number 1, okay, volume. So most agencies that I talk to, they don't want to run paid ads, okay? So they're not running paid ads, or paid ads don't work for them. And so, it takes a type of skill to get paid ads down, right? And so you can't just imagine, a lot of these coaches are giving you guys, frameworks to run paid ads, but it's not that simple, guys. And if you honestly don't have the skill of marketing and copywriting, you shouldn't be running paid ads. I really don't think you should be running paid ads because you're dealing with the sophistication of the market, as well as people that are way, 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 way more skilled than you, and they're going to demolish you every single time. And chances are they have a lot more money than you, right? So, when a coach says, "Hey, listen, here's the paid ad script, here's the copywriting, here's the funnel, and boom, go run it." If you guys don't have at least $200 to spend every single day, even $300 to spend every single day, then paid ads is not the route. You can easily get past $100K, $200K a month. Organically with outbound prospecting. So let's just say a majority of our audience that's watching this video right now, probably less than $200,000. If you're not, well, kudos to you. Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate that. But, most likely you're under 200K. Right? We have some clients that are at 300K, 400K a month, and they still work with us because we know what to do with outbound prospecting. But let's say you're under that amount. Outbound prospecting is the move for you. And I think a lot of the times people don't want to figure it out because, one, it takes time, and it does take time to crack down. They tried it before and it didn't work, and so they think that, it's never going to work for them ever again, and they don't, even think about trying again. So when I talk to agencies, the point that I was trying to get across is that, number 1, the biggest problem with outbound prospecting and why it's not working for you, and you're sending out these messages, you're hiring a VA, and it's costing you money, and it's taking a lot of time out of your day, and it's costing you money. The number 1 reason why it's not working with most agencies is because you're not sending out enough volume. That's it. I think most of my sales calls in the past couple of weeks has been just hopping on, looking at their numbers, and then telling them that they're not doing enough volume. They're not doing enough volume. And the amount of volume that you need to do in order to see results is actually quite crazy. It's not easy, guys. You got to send out a very scary an amount of outreaches to get the outcome that you're looking for. And so when you're coming on and you're thinking about making outbound prospecting work, just understand it's going to take what you think, how many messages that you think it's going to take to book meetings, the amount of meetings that you want. You need to take that number. So let's say it's 200, let's say it's 500. You need to 10x that number, 10x it, because I promise you that's the amount of volume that's required to see results. It's always going to be volume, whether it be voicemails, texts, calls, emails, DMs, don't care what it is, any channel with outbound prospecting. The name of the game when it comes to outbound prospecting is volume. Okay? So when I look back and see how we booked 15 appointments in less than 8 hours, number one thing that I realized that changed, nothing else changed, guys. The script was the same, everybody was the same, the offer was the same, everything was the same. The only thing I changed was volume. Okay, so that goes to show, right? Everything, I kept all the variables the same. The only thing I changed was volume. Boom. We 10x the volume, 10x the appointments. You get the point. All right, so that's number one. Number two is going to be your offer. All right, let's be quite honest. Most of your guys' offer stinks. It stinks. And I know because I was in your same shoes. I had an offer when I was in a chiropractic space. I was in a wrong space, wrong offer, and I was just banging my head against the wall. Even though I was great at outbound prospecting, we were still booking like 10 to 15, 20, 25 meetings per week. It was a freaking struggle. It was a struggle just because I was giving the market what it didn't want. They didn't ask for Facebook ads. They care less about Facebook ads. And I kept trying to shove Facebook ads down their throat. Now, granted, with lead generations, we've seen a lot of success with free trials, and that's why I don't believe you should go in with Facebook ads or anything of that nature. Free trial is a great offer, right? And so you can have more conversations, you can book more appointments, and get more sales. Okay, so number two, you got to make sure your offer is intact and that it's good. Okay, if you don't have a good offer, nothing's happening for you. Number three is going to be team. And this was the last step, right? After I got the volume in place, after I got the offer in place, and I got the infrastructure in place, I said, last thing I need to do is get people on my team that are talented, that are skilled, that are hungry, and that fit the culture in terms of what I'm trying to build out here at the company. And that's what I did. I found people that was aligned with the company, that was already skilled at their job. They already knew, they have maybe more experience than me, and they're able to come into this company and just take it to the roof, right? And so if you want to grow a great team, guys, like I didn't get to 500,000 with by myself. Like could I have done that? Could I have gone to 500,000 by myself? Probably, but damn, like I would not. I'd probably be burnt out by now, right? And so you need a great team. You need a great team, and that's something that I think I like really emphasized. Because without a great team, it's like you're just a worker. You're just working. You're working a very glorified job that's paying you well. Nothing wrong with that, but I'm saying if you want to build something great, and what's the point of business? The point of business is so that you can buy the freedom that you want, right? And for you to have that kind of freedom, you need a team in place to get you there, right? You're not going to do that by yourself. You're not going to do that with some automations and machines. Okay, so just to conclude, here's the thing. You need to make it unreasonable. Well, I was saying earlier, you need to make it unreasonable for you not to book 15 plus appointments. Okay, I was pretty surprised for us to finally hit these numbers, but I thought about it and I realized there is no way we weren't going to hit those numbers because I just made sure that this number was just inevitable with the right volume, the right offer, and the right team. Once I had these structures in place, of course we're going to book 15 appointments in less than 8 hours. It was unreasonable, okay? So, guys, you want to make it... Did I spell unreasonable wrong? Oh, God. All right, here we go. Grammarly, thank you. Okay, so make sure that you make it unreasonable by just working on these three things. I promise you guys, if you just look at the volume that you're doing, you increase the volume, you change your offer, and you build a great team, right, then good things will happen. And so the most powerful thing that can happen throughout this whole process is what I call the feedback loop. Okay, and the feedback loop, you could see it. Sam Evans talks about it. A lot of the big guys talk about it. Basically, the feedback loop is whenever you have something that's working and it works and you see the result, or let's say it doesn't work and you see the result of that, and you bring it back into the first part of the science experience, right? So let's say something works. Like for example, I put up more volume, I crafted a better offer, and I brought in the right team, okay? That was the input, okay? That was the feedback loop. So I put into action those three things, and then the output was 15 plus appointments in less than 8 hours. And so I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, what did I put in that did this? It was those three things: volume, offer, team. Okay, great. And so now, this morning, I literally woke up and I was like, guys, we need to get more volume, right? So whatever volume we're doing right now, if it's 1,500, we're sending like 2,000 plus messages. I want 20,000 messages out today. I'm probably not gonna get that done, but because I've used that feedback loop of, okay, this got me 15 appointments and it worked. So what do I need to do? I need to do more of that. And when you have that realization, when you can feed in this feedback loop of like, okay, I did this happened. Wow, let me do it again. Okay, this happened. Okay, cool. And that's how you become successful. And so the sooner you can close this gap, and that's why investing in programs, investing in our program is a good idea, because you shrink the time and you're able to go through this so quick instead of taking 6 months, 8 months, 12 months, 2 years, or it never happening, worst case, right? And so that's why this is the most powerful thing ever. Same thing with the offers, same thing with the team. All right, so after you see the fruits of your labor, you'll start to believe it more, and with belief, anything is possible. Right? So with belief, anything is possible. And I'll give an example of a client yesterday. I was talking to him and I was saying, you just need to do, I don't care if you need to do outreach. Like if you need to do outreach, you do outreach, because what happens is that when you do it and you believe and you see it work, right? You do it yourself. And instead of you waiting for a VA or somebody else or an agency to do it, if you do it yourself and you see it work, well, now after you saw it work, you believe it and you believe it works. And that's what's going to get you to take action, right? Everything is oriented around our beliefs. And if you believe something works, right? If you believe you're confident, if you believe you're attractive, if you believe that you're a 7-figure earner, 8-figure earner, 9-figure earner, you will take actions aligned with that belief. And so everything is revolved around a belief. And so if you believe that outbound prospecting works and you do it and it works, now you have the belief. Now you're going to invest into trainings. You're going to invest into programs like ours. You're going to invest into other programs about outbound prospecting. You're going to invest time, energy, and that's what's going to make it work, right? Nothing else. That's belief is what makes it work, okay? And you need to get that feedback loop to happen, get it down, make it work, and then now you have the conviction to spend your time and resources and energy to actually making it work, which you will, all right? So if you're stuck below 15 appointments, guys, a week, if you're stuck below 15 appointments a week, let us show you how we're doing this for ourselves as well as other clients, right? We work with agencies, we work with coaches, we work with consultants, and if you're seeing less than 15 appointments a week, we've done that in a single day, in less than 8 hours to be specific. We'll probably end off at 20. So if you want to learn how we're doing this in a single day, okay, this is the solution for you guys, I'm telling you. And so I will hop on, I'll look at your niche, I'll look at your offer, I'll look at the amount of volume that you're doing, okay? So have these 3 things prepared. If you want to talk to me, I want to see these 3 things, and I'll tell you right now, if you don't have these 3 things in place, we'll show you how to do it. We'll craft a better offer for you. We'll build a team for you, and we'll get you to send an insane amount of volume. We'll show you how to do it, how to get past the roadblocks, get through the feedback loop way quicker, so that you can make more money, have a bigger impact, and get to your goals and actually reach your goals and way quicker as well. All right, so if you're interested, shoot me a DM. Let's talk. If not, totally fine. These videos are not to sell anybody. It's just to provide value. But if you think we can help, more than glad to talk more about that. So, all right, this is a video on how we booked 15 plus appointments in less than 8 hours. I'll keep you guys updated on what we end off with today. Other than that, have a great day. Peace.